I hope you have your wallet ready for what I'm about to show you, because if you're looking for something new to add to your gaming room, your setup, your living room, and you're looking for something that is unique and that will stand out, then this is going to be the product for you. So the team behind Floura is Color and Light, a company made up of artists and engineers that create immersive LED art. They've worked on a bunch of projects worldwide, from Coachella to Burning Man, and with artists like Diplo and Billie Eilish. But most recently, they've been working on Houseplant, which is this thing right here. Now, this is actually a Kickstarter project. It smashed its initial funding goal, it's up for pre-order, and ships November of this year. If you're an RGB fan, then this might be something you would be interested in. As always, links will be in the description down below if you want to check it out or see anything from our previous videos. So Floura has stated that this plant will be compatible with Apple HomeKit, Google Assistant, Amazon Alexa, Philips Hue, Lifix, IFTT, and hopefully at some point Razer Chroma. Now, if they can pull off the Razer Chroma support, I can see this being something a lot of gamers would like to have in their gaming setup. Now, bear in mind, this is an early prototype model that Houseplant sent out to us, so there might be some tweaks or some changes before the launch, but with that being said, let's check out what the plant has to offer. You get 18 LED leaves that have these 3.5mm connectors on the ends. Those are for plugging directly into the stems like this. Now, speaking of the stems, you get 5 of them. The stems are flexible and are designed to be bent into a more natural shape rather than being straight up. When bending the stems, do be careful. They are a bit stiff, and there is a certain way you have to bend them so you don't break the stems. You have to grab the stems with one hand like this, and then use your other hand to slowly bend them into the direction you want them to be. Now, be careful not to bend them near the top where the leaves plug in, as you could damage the connectors. Next, we have the optional stand that you can order with the plant. It's sold separately at a price of $29, which might deter some people from buying it. In the future, I do think that this is something that should be standard when you buy the plant, and I'm sure others will agree. If you do opt to purchase the stand, be aware the stand extends to fit the size of the pot. Josh and I were pretty confused when we were trying to put the pot together. We almost broke our stand, so be careful of that. Moving on to the brains of the unit. This is the base of the plant, which is housed in a ceramic pot. It has a power button and a Wi-Fi button, so you connect the plant to your phone via app. As you can see, it has some labels on it. These are to help you make sure you plug the correct stems into the corresponding base connectors. There's also a built-in mic, which will be used for music reactive features, although this is something I have to test on the final product unit. I didn't test it on this plant. One last thing that comes with the plant is a bag of moss, so you can use it to cover all the hardware with the pot. Each leaf has a bunch of LEDs in it, and they're individually addressable, which means that you can have more than just one color with each leaf, rather than only being able to display one color at a time. This allows for some really cool lighting effects and animations, which we'll take a closer look at in a second. But first impressions when we turned on the plant for the first time were great. It's such a unique product, and it really gives a fresh spin on the saturated RGB decor market. Let's check out the app settings and show the different settings you have for the plant. When you first open the app, this is what you will see. You have the on and off switch down at the bottom of the app that lets you turn the plant on and off. On the top of the app, you have these 3 bars. The first one controls the brightness level of the plant, the second one controls the color of the plant, and the third one controls the saturation. Then you also have a few options down at the bottom you can choose from and tweak them to your liking with the sliders above each selection. I'll show you guys some of the presets now. Now that we checked out some of the lighting effects, let's talk about the price, because this is something a lot of people are going to be interested in. So on Floura's website, the plant goes for $4.99. And like we said earlier, if you want to buy the stand as well, it's gonna cost an extra $29. Now, objectively speaking, it is expensive. However, at the same time, you have to remember it's not just another RGB floodlight. If all you want to do is fill your room with colored lights, this is definitely not the product for you. But if you're looking for a piece of art for your home and you're looking for something very unique and different, Houseplant is the first of its kind, and there isn't anything like it on the market. It's definitely a cool piece to have in your house. Who knows, maybe we'll see the price come down in a bit in the future. These projects tend to have a high initial startup cost, which I imagine has a lot of impact on the price. But I'd definitely like to at least see the stand come included with the plant. It seems like more of an essential part rather than just an add-on. But price aside, what are your thoughts on this product? Do you think it would go well in your home? Would you buy it? Would you get it for your gaming setup? Let us know in a comment down below. I'm very curious to see what our RGB lovers in the community have to say. As always, guys, thanks for watching and supporting the channel. Sadly, Josh wasn't able to be here to help record the video today, but he was definitely here in spirit. He'll be back in October, and he will also be recording the next video, which is going to be on that desk riser stand that we talked about in a previous video. So you'll get to see him soon. We're pretty much going to take turns doing videos on this channel, and when we are together, we will put videos out of us together. If you like the video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. It definitely helps us out. And if you want to follow us on our social medias or join our Discord, you can find all that down in the description below, as well as anything else from our previous videos. If you guys want to come and hang out with Josh and I, you can always find us in the Discord. It's a great place where we can meet a lot of people from the community. We're always hanging out there playing games and chatting, and it's just always a great time. But as always, have a nice day, guys, and we will catch you in our next video.